this whole business of looking systemically, I think, is extremely important. And part of the training that I did in psychiatry was not just in individual psychoanalysis, but it was in group analysis and in family therapy. And this was extremely helpful to me as I began to try to apply these ideas in Northern Ireland, because I began to see Northern Ireland as the child of a disturbed relationship between Britain and Ireland. And if you brought British Prime Minister and Irish Taoiseach together, or senior ministers or civil servants, they would say to you, we could sit down, have a cup of tea and have this sorted out in no time at all. But of course it wasn't true. The Irish Constitution claimed jurisdiction over part of the United Kingdom. Now, nobody was going to be sending in the military, but the idea that there was no dispute was just absurd. And of course, it was a profound historic dispute. So what was important was not just to work at bringing people together from the two sides in Northern Ireland, and indeed between North and South in Ireland, but you had to bring Britain and Ireland together as well to explore these things. There were other important relationships with Europe, the United States, and so on. But these were the three, if you like, essential disturbed historic relationships. And so the peace process developed with three strands. One to address each of these historic relationships. And the outcome, the Good Friday Agreement, was not just an agreement between Unionists and Nationalists in the North, or indeed between North and South. It also was about East and West. And there were three institutions that were put in place: the Northern Ireland Assembly, the North-South Ministerial Conference, and the British-Irish Intergovernmental Conference. And when many people from outside, whether they're in Europe or the United States, talk about the Good Friday Agreement, they think it's all about the relationship within Northern Ireland, or maybe the North-South relationship. And they forget about the fact that it's not just those, it's also the East-West relationship between Britain and Ireland. And that was part of it, and that needed to be resolved as well.